Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Dear students, Assalamu alaikum. Definitely you have learned a lot from the previous lecture. Today we are going towards comprehension of the lesson, and the lesson is The Adventure of the Dying Detective by Arthur Conan Doyle. Dear students, this is again for all sections of grade 8 and from the same book, Oxford Modern English 8, and your teacher Sayyid Mubashir Hussain Shah is here for you. The main objectives of the lesson are to enable the students to enjoy reading a detective story, and to enable the students understand different aspects of the story. Dear students, in the previous lecture you have been asked to prepare the words, difficult words from the lesson. These words are again here to be explained. Black Formosa corruption. It is a fictional disease invented by the author. Cab. At that time when this story settled, it was used for a horse-drawn carriage for hire. Then the next word is contagious. It is very much clear in front of you. It's about a disease spread by one person to another by direct contact. The next word is gaunt. It means lean and looking unwell due to age, suffering, or hunger. The next word is grudge. A persistent bad feeling towards someone caused by past insult or injury. Incessantly, constantly, without stopping. Infallibly, incapable of falling. Listlessly, lacking energy or enthusiasm. Malicious. It means with intended harm. If somebody has in his mind, in his designs to harm someone, definitely he has malicious attitude towards him. The next word is murmurings. Low or indistinct sounds. Then place of concealment is there. It is hiding place. Resolutely, with determination. Spasmodic, occurring in brief, irregular bursts. Tepinelli fever, another fictional disease invented by the author. With your leave, it means with your permission. Today, after understanding the story, we will move towards the exercise A. It's based on the comprehension of the story. I suppose you have read the story properly with the help of my previous lecture. Now it's the high time to answer the questions given in the exercise A. The first question of exercise A1 is, who told Dr. Watson that Holmes was ill? Definitely it was the landlady of Sherlock Holmes. It means who is the owner of the apartment of Sherlock Holmes. The landlady of Sherlock Holmes told Dr. Watson that he was ill. It was that lady She informed him to come and see him. The next question is, explain how Holmes pretended to be ill. And the second part of the question is, also comment on his appearance and his actions. So the answer is in detail. Holmes pretended to be ill by acting, but also by fasting for 3 days and disguising himself. He did that by putting Vaseline on his forehead, rouge on his cheeks, and crust of beeswax around his lips. And explanation of his appearance is, he looked terrible, his face was gaunt, there was a hectic flush on his cheeks, he had dark crusts on his cheeks. And about his actions, his movements were very different type of out of the routine. He twitched his hands incessantly. His voice was croaking and spasmodic. He lay listlessly. Question C. Where does Culverton Smith usually live? He usually lives in Sumatra. Next question. Who had sent Holmes the ivory box and what was in it? The answer is very much clear. The box had come by an anonymous post. Anonymous means unknown. There was no address written from where it had arrived there. So it had come by an anonymous post, but it was actually from Mr. Culverton Smith. It had a spring inside that was designed to draw blood and infect anyone who opened it. Next question is, why did Mr. Culverton Smith want to kill Holmes? Actually, he wanted to kill Holmes because Holmes had guessed that Mr. Culverton Smith had murdered his nephew, Victor Savage. Moving towards the next question, the question F. Who was waiting outside Holmes' house and what signal was he waiting for? Actually, Mr. Holmes advised Inspector Morton to be out there and he should wait outside Holmes' house. When the lights were turned on, he must come in to arrest the criminal. So answer is very much clear. Inspector Morton was waiting outside Holmes' house. He was waiting for the lights to be turned on. The next question, where did Watson hide and why did Holmes need him there? Actually, it was planned by Mr. Holmes, who asked Dr. Watson to hide behind the head of the bed. He wanted him to listen to the discussion made by Mr. Holmes and Culverton Smith. So the answer would be, Watson hid behind the head of the bed. Holmes needed him there so that he could witness Culverton Smith's confession. At the last of the lesson, I expect every student must do some homework. The home assignment of this lesson is the students are expected to read the story again and again to understand the major concepts there. Then they should write all questions in their need notebooks along with the answers. They can use different words, they can use different phrases, their sentences structure can be different, but they must answer the questions accordingly. Now it's end of the lesson, and I expect all students must share this video, they must comment on it, they must listen the lecture properly. Their feedback is definitely appreciated. For further videos, these feedback and comments would help me to make better lectures and lessons for the students. These lessons are for everybody who has little concern with studies, so it is highly appreciated to subscribe and encourage us as well.